Hello students of class 6. Welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. This video is for class 6 physical science and the chapter that I am going to continue is the waste management, and this video is part 9. It is actually the last video from this chapter. So in the previous many videos, we discussed about the classification of the waste products, and on the basis of sources, we have classified into in many categories like the municipal waste, medical waste, agricultural waste, end of life automobiles, industrial waste, construction or demolition waste, electronic or e-waste, and on the basis of chemical nature like inorganic and organic waste, on the basis of physical nature by the solid waste, liquid waste, gaseous waste, and according to the degradability wise, the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. And then we discussed about the waste management, that is the 4R principles. Then the waste recycling processes like the recycling process of the papers, recycling process of the glass, the recycling process of the aluminium. So now we are going to discuss about the importance and benefits of waste recycling. So, it actually in everyday's life we are producing a huge number of the waste, and these waste products are now became the burden for us, burden for the earth. Actually, that someday will come where the waste products will excrete out, like we can't treat them in that time. So if we are starting to recycle them, to do the proper things that must be done with them, or sometimes if we can prepare new things from them, then it will be very much beneficial. So from this thoughts only, the importance and the benefits of the waste cycling are in your syllabus to read out. So first, the importance, the main three important points I'm writing here. The first, recycling helps to protect the environment. It is the first and foremost point, that it can protect the environment because we are living in this world. So to protect the environment is our the first criteria, right? So that had recycled not been done, these waste materials would have otherwise been burned or ended up in the landfill. That's procedures I have already discussed in the previous videos. Thus, pollutions of the air, land, water and the soil is reduced through the recycling of the waste. So we have to know that the proper recycling procedures first, and then only we can recycle them and reuse them, and it will be beneficial for us. The next is recycling conserves natural resources. If we can recycle them in the proper way, that can also conserve our natural sources, because the natural sources are limited. So if we misuse them, then we can't produce by ourselves, right? So recycling more waste means there we do resources which are already massively depleted by us, by the humans. So this enormously preserves natural earthly resources. So that is why it is a one most important points. It is in the most important points that the recycling conserves the natural resources. Okay. The third point Recycling saves energy. So if we recycle everything in a proper way, like the batteries, we are using the rechargeable batteries in our phone and in our laptops and in many things actually. Because this in this rechargeable battery we can only give the current and it became charged for the second time and then we can use it. So if we are not using this recyclable batteries or rechargeable batteries, then what will happen, like every time we have to use a new battery, and that will demolish the natural metal sources as well. The most of the metals will we have to throw out from, because after some time there will be no use. So that is why already as we are using the mobiles, some of the old mobiles are actually increasing the automobile waste. But after that, if the metals are also included and some heavy metals and the toxic metals are also there, so that will also increase the waste products in the earth. So that is why the recycling saves the energy most. So it takes more energy to produce items from raw materials than from recycled used materials. So this means that the recycling is more energy efficient, and so the prices of the products come down through this. So if we can use or recycle the things, then the prices will be also cheap, because after some day the sources will decrease and the prices of all things will increase. So if we reuse them, recycle them, then we can also cost control. Okay, we can also do the cost control actually. And the next some of more benefits are also there, like the recycling of the metals, reducing the cost of processing from ores. Obviously, the recycling of the plastic can straight away reduce and marines the plastic pollutions, the protecting the microbes from getting killed due to the mulching effect. Okay, and also, the waste products generated from a particular industry can be reduced by other industry developing along with it, thus developing the economy of the country. So it is our ultimate goal to take our economy in a higher level, right? So in that way we can actually manage our waste products. In this chapter we discuss a lot about the waste management. I think you understood. So I'm completing this chapter with it. Thank you.